Well, the internet wants a race between Gas Monkey Garage and us, and we both agreed.
All right, Big Chief, Gas Monkey never backs down from a challenge, so you tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
Richard, I hear you. If that's what the fans want to see, we're down to race. It sucks you won't race us on the street, but meet us at Fontana in 6 weeks, and you better get fitted for your fire suit, big boy. They build cars, and
like race cars?
No,
just cars.
They build cars.
But
They built a couple race cars, but not really like our kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But they're not racers.
TV shop show.
They have a lot of stuff that jingles, and they say a lot of stupid
Like bedazzles and things.
Woo! Yeah.
And like throw me a beer kind of guy.
I see where you're going with this.
This place has now become Crush Richard Rawlings Garage.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, there's a shop in Texas called Gas Monkey Garage.
Whoa, here we are.
And their deal is they buy old cars, fix them up,
Leaner, meaner, blacker.
and sell them for a profit.
Off we go. It makes 100 G's.
Let's make that money.
So there's two main guys. You got Richard,
Did this mess up my air?
who usually does the buying and selling.
Is that an original boss?
And you got Aaron,
I think you need to tip the scales in the unique department.
he's the master mechanic, and also the guy and most likely to drive the race car.
I'm just the money.
So they want us to build a car, they're gonna build a car, and then we race it.
We get called out all the time, but it's not like this. To be honest, this isn't a great matchup for us. In a street race against guys like this, we're supposed to win.
So we both got to build a car from scratch, and then we're going to meet up and race.
So we're outside of our element, both of us are a little bit.
Well, I think it's like 1-1, you know. Advantage Chief and his group because they're drag race guys, and advantages us because we're build guys.
But I will say that if Richard's willing to step out of his element and drag race, we'll step out of ours and build a car. I think it's gonna be fun. It can be big tire, wheelie bar, all that. Methanol's fine, turbos are fine, but it has to be under 500 cubic inches, has to be over 2,500 pounds.
I'm pretty sure that they knew that the Nova had a big block in it.
Chrome mod, right? Yeah. But then it has to have a steel roof and quarters, and it has to have a vent tag.
Well, there goes that idea.
There goes the Crow mod.
We're gonna have to find something. We're gonna
We're
have to
gonna
build
have to
something.
throw something together.
We need a time.
Well, that's the deal. 6 weeks. Think of it this way. Every day that we're working on this project, it has to be done tomorrow.
Took you and me like 2.5 years to
Yeah.
even get your car running. Then it took another 2 years to even get it where it was.
I know that we don't normally build cars from scratch, but they want us to struggle at building a car so that that matches their struggle of racing a car, you know what I mean? But they think that in the end, they think like what everybody else thinks about what we do. You get in there and you hold the steering wheel and you go straight. They think that's all you gotta do. In the shop, in the weeks coming up to the race, they're gonna have us whipped pretty good with parts and stuff like that. But when we get to the racetrack, then they're in deep water and we're the sharks. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So if we build a car, we gotta step out of our element to build a car from scratch. And Richard or Aaron's gonna have to step out of their element and drive a race car. Yeah. But what they don't have is a monkey, a real monkey, the monkey. And they don't have nobody that can drive like me.
Where exactly are we racing? Is it going to be on a track, street?
No, they're not gonna race on the street. It is a track, but it doesn't matter. They could have said it was a mud pit and we were in.
If they were racing on the street, we wouldn't even have to build a car. We could take our trucks out there and they're lost. So we got to find a car.
We need to go 390s.
We need to go fast. We need to go really fast. And you know they're gonna have the wallet. They're gonna have big bucks in this car. You know it. They're gonna have
They're gonna have everything shipped in.
They're gonna have people coming from all over. Forklifts are gonna be bringing high-dollar parts in every day. We don't have the name. We don't have the facility. We don't have the tools. And at the end of this whole deal, we have to be happy with what we built because we don't have the money to just build something and let it sit or sell it. Like, whatever it is, we gotta keep it. And we gotta race it and make the money back on it. So we have to come up with something that we know.
You know us. We ain't building no Mustang.
Yeah,
we're gonna build something that's cool, that we like.
No Camaros, no Mustangs.
The under 500-inch rule is going to be a real determining factor on combos.
The only thing that we know under 500 cubic inches is a Pontiac motor. We know Pontiac engines. Going with a traditional Pontiac engine is the best choice for our team. I know how to make power with these. I had one in the Crow mod and in the original Crow. So now all we gotta do is find the perfect car, rebuild it from the ground up, and show Richard Rawlings and his team they just can't hang with us when it comes to racing a car. We know turbos, we know fuel injection, we know drag racing.
It's basically shaking a new car down.
And then we got to test it and race it and beat them.
This is a race we don't plan to lose.
Get us a car.
Pretty smooth, huh?
Oh yeah, she's a cream puff, my friend.
Sounds good. Not too loud.
Yeah, street car.
You know? You know what I'm thinking.
No,
Hey.
no, we're not cutting on my daily driver.
All right.
When we agreed to this race with Richard, we sat down like men and we ironed out some ground rules. The rules we agreed upon were that we would build a car with a steel roof and quarters and the original VIN tag that matched that car. We'd build an engine no bigger than 500 cubic inches, and the car had a minimum weight of 2,500 pounds. And then we talked about who would drive the cars, and we agreed that me or Sean would drive our car, and Richard or Aaron would drive their car, and we agreed to build an American muscle car from 67 to 72. Even though my car matches these rules, I am not cutting up my daily driver. We're just gonna have to find another car.
Nobody cut this car up, though.
You'd have to be a total moron. There's at least one salvage yard, if not two, over on the northeast side of town. Supposedly there are some old GTO Le Mans cars there that are buildable. Since all we need is a roof and quarters and a VIN tag.
And we don't have to be picky.
No, I mean, it don't have to have a frame, it don't have to have wheels, it don't have to have interior, just roof.
Yep. Basic shell.
And it needs a VIN tag from Detroit showing that it was built to drive on the road every day. That's all we gotta have.
So I saw that there was trouble in the home front.
Well, with the gas monkey deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really hide that deal.
Now.
I guess Aaron quit.
I think I've got some other things, some other cats I want to skin, some other things I want to get into.
But I don't leave much options for this race.
Now.
Yeah, the deal was that Richard or Aaron drive.
Yeah.
And Chief or Sean drive.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen now.
If there's no Aaron, that means Richard's the only one. Richard has to drive.
Yeah,
Well, that'll be exciting.
it will. You should race him, head up.
We both know that Richard don't want to drive it. He's not going to be the one building the car. He's not going to work on the car. He's not going to drive the car. He's not going to tune the car, or he doesn't want to drive
better
the car.
drive the car.
The rules say he has to, but he's not going to put the wheels and tires on the damn car.
No, he's not going to do anything. He's not even going to haul the car there.
No, he's not even going to drive the rig.
No, he's not even going to drive out there. He
No.
will fly in.
He will fly in on some private jet